Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on TikTok and Instagram if you haven't done so as well. For today's video, we are just doing another Amazon home must-haves video. I am obsessed with everything that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in today's video. As always, the links to everything that I talk about will be in the description box down below for you guys to check out. Without further ado, we can just jump right into it. All right guys, the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys is just this bed frame. Now, I kind of have had like a Pinterest board for quite some time of like furniture pieces, and then I have like a running wish list of things that like, okay, this is like top of my list that I want to purchase. I definitely don't impulse buy a lot of furniture things, especially because they can be so expensive. So this bed from, I believe it's from like Room and Board. It's super simple, it's very basic, but it has these like globe feet to it that to me make the entire bed. And you guys know I have allergies and asthma, so when it comes to a bed frame, usually I'm looking for something that's purely made out of wood. Like, as much as I love these like beautiful cloth beds, I just can't personally do it. So this one in particular has been on my wish list for a while. However, it is thousands of dollars, like several thousands of dollars, not just one or two or three or four, more than that. So sometimes I will search on Amazon to find them, and I actually was able to find something so similar. So this came up and I'm like, oh my God, that's like literally the same bed for a fraction of the price. So if you're looking for something similar or you want something very unique or timeless, I feel like a bed like this is good to buy because you can like style it for years and years to come. Definitely not like a trendy design by any means. It's got more of like a classic look to it, and I feel like the globe feet are just super cool. So that is the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys. All right, the next thing that I wanted to share with you guys is just this marble table lamp. Another thing that has been on my wish list for a while. I personally love these. I think they make like the perfect little bit of mood lighting, or just like a nice touch to like an entryway, or you can use these on your nightstands. I just think they're super cool, and they look cool when they're not turned on as well. So they're just like these like marble, really nice shape lamps. I think those are super awesome, and I think that they're offered at a really great price point too, for the fact that they are made out of such a nice material. So definitely something to check out if you're interested in something like that. All right, next up is this bench that I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere. It is back in stock, and currently the cheapest price I'm seeing it at is on Amazon. You can find this on a few different websites, but this Amazon one right now, as I am currently looking, it was the cheapest, so I definitely wanted to share it. I love this as well. Definitely gonna keep this on my wish list. It's not something that I immediately have room for right this second, but the moment that I do have room, I hope that this is in stock, because as I mentioned to you guys, it sells out pretty quickly. All right, and then this is another bench option. I feel like these are both very different, and I don't know which one I like more. I just definitely wanted to include this velvet one as well. I feel like this one screams like very luxury, high-end, like very expensive vibes, and it's definitely like a get the look for less. This is giving me like kind of like that RH, like a very mature, very luxurious, like I love it. And again, it's a lot cheaper than something you would find at RH, so definitely check that out if you're in the market for something like that. I feel like once people catch on to that bench, it will also sell out. All right, these footed bowls are seriously like one of my favorite things to decorate with. I love to kind of keep these and just literally put like a candle or something in them, or you can store like your remotes on your coffee table. Just use them for pieces that sometimes can be like a little bit of an eyesore. You know, you might find a candle that you love the scent of it, but you don't really like the container that it comes in. Kind of use this to mask it. Also great to use these to not mess up your furniture. I don't like putting candles directly on furniture either, or as I mentioned, things like your keys at your entryway. I just love pieces like this because they're very versatile. All right, I definitely wanted to mention this bed frame because I know a lot of people don't care about the fact of it being a cloth bed frame, but for me, it's just something I have to think about because of my asthma and allergies. But if you don't have asthma and allergies like me and this doesn't bother you, this is a really good option for a very timeless cloth bed. Love the curvature to it, but again, something that you can buy and keep for several years. It's not super trendy, so you wouldn't have to like swap it out all the time, or you wouldn't get like sick of it and feel like you needed to swap it out. So another great option if you're in the market for a bed frame. All right, I definitely love a mixture of real plants and faux plants in the home. This is one of the plants that I used for my recent staging, and it kind of like completely went out of stock after I staged that home, and you guys were asking like, hey, where is this specific plant from? Got a ton of messages on Instagram. I'm like, sorry, it's sold out. The second it comes back, I will mention it. So it is back in stock. I think it's back in stock too for a limited time. I feel like they're gonna sell out really quickly. But another thing to note, I feel like the price point on this for the size is really good. Usually a faux tree like this would run you like $100 and this one is under 100, which is kind of hard to come by for like a good quality faux plant these days. All right, and next up is another thing that I featured in the home that I staged. A lot of you guys were asking about the wooden stool. Now the wooden stool that I shared on my Instagram is vintage, but if you're looking for something super similar and you just wanted to like buy something to kind of get that same look, I would recommend this stool. It's really cool looking. I love the unique shape of it. And again, it kind of has that like more unique look to it. So it kind of almost seems like it's vintage. Not a ton of people have a piece like this. So another item that I would definitely recommend checking out. All right, and then you guys know I am on the hunt for a new media console, something very sleek, minimal, streamlined. So I'm kind of like going through so many different options. I know there's one from RH that I really, really want, but I don't like to spend RH money. Like I do not buy anything from RH unless it is from the outlet. I've actually never purchased anything from them full price, I don't think. So if I can't at the time that I need it find the one that I want at the outlet, I feel like this is a great runner up. Again, it has like the globe feet and I feel like it looks really like unique and you cannot beat the price of it. So if you're in the market for a new media console or media stand, this is definitely one that I would check out. All right, something super simple and obviously something that I think is a great item if you're going for that neutral home look is just this little vase. Again, it's got a very unique shape to it, super affordable. It's around 20 bucks. I love finding stuff like this on Amazon. I feel like I don't even like go to certain stores that I used to shop at all the time, like Home Goods. I go there, but I don't buy anything because I feel like everything is just so much easier to get off of places like Amazon. So if you're in the market for some affordable decor, I have a ton more of these videos of Amazon finds, but that is one of my more recent affordable finds. All right, another bench option. I kind of, as I mentioned before, I'm like looking at certain different things and different options, but this one is a storage bench and it has that really nice curved detailing to it. So I definitely wanted to include this as well because if you wanted something that looks really nice, but you still need the storage aspect, this would probably be my current go-to at the moment. All right, next up is just this geometric little sculptured piece in the green marble. You guys know I've been on like a green marble kick these past few months. So seeing this, I fell in love. And this reminds me of a piece that I got from CB2 where it's just like this little travertine globe that I got from them. And honestly, I have cycled through so much home decor. I've got rid of stuff. I've definitely decluttered a bunch. And that's like the one piece that kind of stuck it out through all of those declutters. It's like a really great piece to have. And I know it's super random to have like one random piece like this, but you would be surprised how much you would use just like a piece. This is like will complete and finalize most of like the decor in your home. Like if you got like that little corner that's missing something, you can put this in it. If you have a stack of coffee table books on your coffee table and you're like, those look a little plain, put this on top. Like pieces like this are really great to have and I love this green marble one. All right, this floor lamp, I literally cannot believe the price on it because I feel like floor lamps tend to be around like $500 when I'm looking at places like Crate & Barrel or CB2 and I'm like, oh wow, I love that lamp, but I just don't want to spend that kind of money on it. So to find something like this on Amazon, I feel like is such a great deal. This one is a little bit over $100, but I feel like for the style of it, like you can't beat it. And I just love it. It's very similar to something that like I currently own that I got from Crate & Barrel that was way more expensive. All right, and then speaking of like that Crate & Barrel vibe, this reminds me of the Leanne Ford collection from Crate & Barrel, but a little bit of like a twist on it. Like this one definitely has a little bit more texture to it because I will say I love those nightstands by Crate & Barrel until I saw them in person at the outlet. And after seeing them a few times, I was like, they're just missing something for me. And they were just like a little too minimalistic. I love the curvature to them though. But seeing this, I'm like, I love the curvature with kind of like the texture on them. I feel like I kind of like these better. And obviously these are more affordable because they are on Amazon. All right, this is a table that's been in my basket forever. I've been waiting for it to come back in stock. It is literally absolutely gorgeous. You guys know I love Tove furniture. I feel like they have such great pieces at like a really great price point for the quality. If you saw this marble table somewhere else, again, it would be a couple $1,000s and you can get it definitely at a more affordable rate on Amazon. So if you're in the market for like a really nice looking dining table, definitely check this one out. All right, and then these little leather looking chairs are a really great accent chair to add to a living room. That is something that I know that I'll want to purchase because I don't have like 2 accent chairs to go with this sofa. So I've been kind of like looking around to see what my different options are. I think that one's a little bit too matchy. However, I do really like the shape, so I wanted to share it because I feel like if you have like a white cloth sofa and then you paired it with this as your accent chair, I feel like those go really well together. All right, and then another really fun nightstand. I know you guys mentioned that you guys wanted to see more nightstands with storage, so that's kind of something that I've been searching for a lot on Amazon recently. Came across these. I think these are super cool. These remind me of like furniture that my mom had like in the 80s. Like, I don't know why, it just like reminds me of that. And I think it's like super cool because I feel like these little white nightstands paired with like a textured wood or like reclaimed wood bed, I feel like the combination of those two would look so good together. So I really like that. And then you can like pair it with those marble lamps that I shared in the beginning, and I feel like that would be such a cool like master bedroom look. So again, I love how all this affordable stuff also can pair really nicely together. All right, and then next up is this really cool coffee table. Again, it reminds me of the Anthropologie collection that I have in my bedroom as my current nightstands. They have some very similar like woodworking pieces like this that are just like made from wood, but they're all like very unique shapes. So when I came across this, I was like, oh my gosh, that is literally kind of like the Anthropologie collection, although it's way cheaper, because let me tell you, the Anthropologie coffee tables are like $2 grand. I believe $1,500 to $2 grand, and this one is literally under $500 currently. So if you are looking to get that same look for less, definitely take a look at this coffee table. All right, and then I wanted to share this before it sells out. This is another Meridian furniture piece. I literally go to like Tove Furniture, Meridian Furniture. Like I have like my little rundown of brands that I check out for you guys and like see new arrivals and whatnot. This one is again another one that came back in stock. Very unique shape for this side table. It looks really great in the marble. So if you're in the market for a side table, definitely check this one out. All right guys, that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys for today's video. As always, the links to everything will be in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!